Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you all are doing well today. I am YoYo-Y2K and today I am playing Ark Survival Evolved on Ragnarok. So I thought I would take a little bit of time today and actually show you guys around my base. Usually when we play Ark on the channel we do things like build tutorials and stuff of that nature. But I thought it'd be fun to actually show you guys around one of my bases. So if you guys enjoy the base, if you enjoy the build, please don't forget drop a like down below. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And if you're still dying for more, feel free to hit the subscribe button as well. So with that, let's go ahead, take a quick tour around the base. It's not a huge base. It's, I don't know, it's kind of spread out, but it's not gigantic. So like I said, we're on Ragnarok. My location is 30.9, 23.1. Honestly, I think this is one of the most beautiful spots in all of Ark. There is a pretty cool system of waterfalls that cascades down through the mountain, and eventually they'll make their way down to the coast, which is right over here. But this view we get from this cliff is amazing. I love coming out and just looking over at the swamp in the distance and just having this really neat view. Another really cool thing about this spot is that there's an island in the middle of this pond. If we jump in the water, we can actually see that this little pond surrounds the island here in the middle, and I put on the island my little greenhouse and a garden area. So straight away you guys can tell that I'm using a ton of mods on the server. Basically I'm using a lot of the eco mods. I absolutely love the eco mods. They are great for making your base look really cool. They're cool for adding just that flair to make the base kind of pop. Like they have little lights like this, and got cool fountains. You can even get the eco trees mod, which allows you to place trees like this. This is a live oak that I planted in here. There was a tree in here to begin with, right in this spot, but it got broke at one point, so I just put another one in here, which is basically the same tree that started there. But have the cool waterfall in the background. And one thing that we'll definitely have to do before the video ends is show you guys this base at night, because this base really comes to life and looks amazing in the dark. I have tons of these little lanterns placed around to give the water a really cool glow. Glows blue. There's some green kind of down over on the other side of the Dino garage. The Wyvern barn has red lights all around it, so it's pretty cool, I think. So we'll take a look in here. This is just a little greenhouse. Nothing too exciting. It's pretty basic. Essentially, I wanted a spot to farm some narco berries, and then I thought I'd throw in some veggies while I was at it. So really one of the most simple greenhouses you can make, but it works. Over here under the Wyvern barn I have a couple apartments. So if my friends come by and want to stay or need to log off, they can feel free to just kind of pop in here, log off. You can tell that there's some more mods in here for the decor. Got some cool planters up on the wall with another one of the little lights behind it to give it a little red glow. I've got a fireplace with the salmon over the fireplace. And then again, capturing this really awesome view. We can sit on the couch, look out the window, enjoy the fireplace. Pretty neat, I think. Over here, this little bed area. You know, this is one of the beds from, I think it's the Eco RP mod. But it's a little place to spawn in. Got some storage. This is actually a preserving barrel. It works just like a preserving bin, but it's just a little different look, I guess. Have a little deck area. There's a little green space with a little tree and an azalea bush. Here is a shared bathroom. So there's a little toilet from the Eco RP mod. So you can sit on the toilet, do your business, and then hop off and whatnot. There's a bathtub and also a stand-up shower in here. Again, one of the Eco mods. I think it's the Eco RP mod again. Has this shower head. So I put down a stone ceiling on the floor here, and then I encased it with some greenhouse glass to make it look like a little shower. So I can load the floor. You can actually drink from this. Ah, yes, refreshing water. Out here, just a little deck again. Second apartment is right here. Has some glass walls where we can look back on the greenhouse and the garden area. Little kitchenette, another fireplace, couch, polar bear rug, little table, some more views again, and it looks like my friend is actually passed out up there. That's funny. Another little area here, just a bed, like a little writing desk. This is actually a crafting station for the eco decor crafting. Another window. That's funny. I bet he logged off and just kind of fell out there. He had his Wyvern parked on top of the Wyvern garage, and I moved it before I made the video, so I'm sure that once he logged off, he passed out and just kind of fell off the Wyvern and rolled down the top of the barn. Up here, it's just a super simple barn. Gives me space to park my Wyverns. We have a ton of Wyverns up on top of the hill. I'm sure you guys could see when we began the video some Wyvern tails wagging up there. So we have a ton of Wyverns, but I only really claimed 3 just because I like to have all my dinos contained and within their own little area, and I didn't want to build a super huge spot, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to have 1 of each. I do have an ice egg that I need to hatch still from an ice wyvern, so I need to hatch that, but I have not done that yet. Unfortunately, this is the chimney from the apartment below, but the fireplace looks so cool to have down in there that right now I'm dealing with this chimney. I might hide it eventually, but for now it's just kind of there. So basically you could just hop on a wyvern, pop out, take off, fly around, whatever. Then we can fly back around. See the base from up above. Go back around here and just kind of turn in. And then see if I can land this thing. And like that. There we go. Just kind of walk it in here. Get it straightened out. Good enough. Park. And going on to the next little area, which... let's go to the Dino garage next. So again, I got my little garden kind of in the middle here. Just a little peaceful place. There's some benches where you can sit and just kind of meditate or whatever. Fun. I like it. We do have a couple of these auto turrets around. I think there's 4 of them altogether that I have around. Well, actually, I think there's 5. We have Rexes that spawn in this area and tend to find their way over to this spot, and they'll want to attack my structures and attack my dinos. So got some auto turrets to kind of keep the Rexes off of my tames and off of my buildings. So this is the inside of the Dino garage. Blinding light. Not a whole lot going on in here. It's pretty simple. As you can see, we got some space for my gathering dinos. Down there's the Giga. There should be a Rex down there too. Over here is a little space that I use for breeding, so I can pop in a couple raptors or a couple dodicks and let them breed in there. And like I said, just got a few stalls over here for the gathering dinos. And I got an Anki and a beaver, and there is an iguanodon. In here I have my Thyla. He's got his own little spot. Hey buddy, what's going on? As you can tell, I love trees and I love to have greenery incorporated into the build, so we got some green space in the middle of this dino garage with a tree. This is another tree from one of the eco mods. This is the medium sassafras tree, but it fit pretty well in the space, and you can see it goes up to the 2nd floor, and then right below, or right above I guess, we have the skylight from the 2nd floor. So we'll go ahead, head upstairs now. I don't have a ton of dinos. Basically, I just tame up my favorites and call it good. So I have raptors. Raptors are my favorite. So I have a pack of these guys, which I absolutely love these. So yeah, I got the one painted up. I did an okay job. Not great, but decent. I love that so much. So raptors. Only other dinos that I have up here are a few flyers. There's a griffin and a pteranodon and an RG. Ooh, and managed to find a unicorn. So I tamed him up. Hey, buddy. Another one of the auto turrets is right here. Just kind of ready to take on any raptors or any wild rexes that manage to find their way over toward the base. So there is the skylight that's right above this center gap. Got the tree coming up through the first floor, or from the first floor. We can look out again over the railing, kind of see the Giga, and I got a Tech Rex down there. So we'll make our way this direction. Let's go over here right now. Let's see, this is just a little pergola that you make inside of the Eco Garden Decor crafting table. So I think it's over in structures. Yeah, structures, and it is the pergola structure. So I've just used it to put a few of the eco mods. So this is a crafting table for the eco landscape or eco trees. This is, of course, the crafting table for the eco garden mod. And this is an advanced forge. Basically, it works like a forge, but is a little more efficient. Runs off spark powder and converts a lot of metal at once. Instead of like 2 ingots, it converts like 20 or something. I don't remember, but quite a few ingots all at once. Have a little sitting area again. Trying to capture as much of this view as possible. I absolutely love this location. It is my favorite spot that I've built so far. I really do enjoy it. This is my crafting area right below my house. I have things just placed around the outside of the area. It makes it easy to get the dinos in here. Like I can ride a Doedicurus right in here, unload the stone, or we can bring in the beaver or whatever we need. And I have a couple of spaces here, like this big open space, and the other open space is back here that I use for picking up my gathering dinos. So if I want to go get some wood or go get some stone, I'll just park the Doedicurus or the beaver, castroids, whatever, out here, pick them up with the wyvern, and then go and gather. I don't tend to gather around the base just because I try to keep all the trees and the bushes and greenery kind of the way it was, except for where I'm trying to actually put in a structure. But for the most part, I try to keep the greenery because I like building around the green space and keeping as much of the like trees and whatnot as possible. So this is my house. Again, view, amazing, awesome. Have a fireplace, have a couple couches, so you can sit on the couch and look out the window. Have a big wall, just made of glass. I guess I should mention too, these wooden structures that you see, like these wooden walls and the floor, this is from the Eco Stables mod, so that's why it looks a little different than regular wooden structures. I used the Eco Stable mod to craft up a lot of the structures for the house, and then also the Wyvern barn is made out of a lot of the Eco Stable mod. Have a hyena just kind of wandering around in here. Hey, buddy. You're the good boy. You're the good boy. Jaboa. Got some stools, little kitchen area, another window wall looking out onto the back area. This little loading, unloading spot. Got a couple more chairs out here so I can sit and have a couple drinks, just kind of relax. I don't really roleplay, but sometimes it's fun to think in that manner. I don't know, it's fun to think, oh, I would use this space to drink and hang out with my friends or whatever, but I don't actually follow through most of the time on that kind of thing, but it's fun to think about, I guess. Another fireplace up here, a little sitting area, and then in here is just my bedroom. So you can see just a little bedroom, pretty simple. Have a couch in here, we can sit on the couch and look out the windows. And there's a little writing desk that's actually a crafting table for one of the eco mods. So we'll make our way out of here. Head back down around. There is a bookshelf that I use to store all the blueprints that I find and drops and whatnot. This is not crafting, this is a storage thing as well. Just a little large storage rack. Usually keep like armor and clothes in that one. head outside. These doors are from the Eco Stable mod as well. So the Eco Stable mod is right here. You can see Eco Stable Structures and Decor Crafting Table. So that's what that is. If you guys are curious and looking for mods to put on your server. So this little path have some trees in here from the Eco trees. I guess the Eco Decor trees. You can make inside of this right here, this Eco Landscape Crafting Table. You can make plants. So you can put in, you know, a fern, or you can put in some flowers, like you can put in an azalea bush, or you can put in some lily pads in the pond, whatever. So it's pretty neat. I love using the eco mods to make the base look cool, make it pop, give it some character, personality. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. I guess it could be an apartment of sorts. I don't know. I built it the other day. I absolutely have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but it's kind of neat. We've got it over here. So I guess we could go back around this way. Sun's starting to set. S+ torches are coming to life. So see the Giga down there. Another S+ auto turret. There's a path here that leads up to the front of the Dino garage, so we can go in these doors here and we're back inside the Dino garage. You can also take this path around and then we're back behind the base. Let's go ahead and sprint downstairs while we still got a little bit of light, and then I will show you guys what this place looks like at night, because it is awesome. So we'll go ahead down these long winding stairs to this bigger Dino area that I haven't done a ton with yet. I built it the other day. Just took me actually a few days to build this because it's pretty big. But I've got the Giga, and I actually managed to find a Tech Rex. A funny story, the Tech Rex was attacking my base when I logged in the other day. And yeah, actually I didn't have any huge dinos, and this place down here did not exist. But after I got the Tech Rex in Texas, the Tech Rex. But after I got the Tech Rex and the Giga, I was like, alright, it's fine. I need a space for the big dinos. I hadn't gotten any big dinos because I didn't want to have to build a big space to keep them. But the space turned out pretty cool, so I'm glad that I do have them. For some reason, I could never get rid of these bamboo that stick up through here. I tried multiple times to get rid of them, but couldn't do it. There's a tall, long ladder that leads up here, which is just, I mean, you can come up here and look around, I guess, but basically it's just so we can get over here to this last turret. So if we need to load this guy up, still have a few bullets inside. But yeah, that's what this path is for. The only other thing to show you guys before it switches to night, so I can get down a ladder, ladder. Here we go. Only other thing to show you guys is I have a little bonfire area. So this bonfire, you can sit around, tell stories or whatnot, talk about the adventures we had today. Oh my gosh, guys, you should have seen this battle. There was like this Carno taking on a Rex, then all of a sudden another Carno came in, so etc, etc. But like bonfire comes from the Eco RP mod, I think. So the little station that looks like a writing desk, I think, is where we can craft that up. A couple more of these little pedestals, and then there's a huge hanging basket there that is pretty cool. So now that it is pretty much night, we can walk around and take a look at the place with all the glowy lights. And then that can be pretty much the end of the tour, I suppose. So as you can see, I have tons of green lights placed in between the pillars that hold up the walkways. And in between these pillars, I have a little crop plot with, there is the ground light with a small bush, and then one of the small fern or palm tree, I guess, small palm tree from the eco mod. So those are all through there. Gives it that appearance. I guess if we turn the bonfire off, you can see it a little better. Ooh, look at that green. Isn't that cool? FYI, green is my absolute favorite color, in case you couldn't tell. You know, the Tech Rex really looks cool. I love the glow. That is awesome. You look awesome. But the green lights from down here, got a couple of these dome lights from the Eco Garden Decor mod. I don't know if I showed you guys. There are some trees that I planted kind of around in here too. It's kind of hard to see them at night now, but have a big fern over here. Just trying to make the place pop as much as possible, give it some character. Let's go ahead and go up to the main base. We can cut through here, I suppose. I mean, let's take a look at it from up here. Giga kind of blocks part of the view, but you can see the lights are awesome. I love it. Go around the front of the base, and then that blue water. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool? I love it, man. That is so cool. It reminds me a lot of Aberration, actually. Like how you have some of the glow coming up from the water, like you have down in like the depths of Aberration. So I have, you know, these palm trees in the back again with the bush and the little green lantern inside. Just gives it a pretty cool appearance, I think. The pergola has a few yellow lights around it. But man, I love the blue glow that comes up through the water. I think that's one of my favorite things that I've done around the base. These lanterns are fun too. The lanterns come from the garden mod as well. And then the Wyvern barn has a red glow to it, which is pretty nifty, I do believe. So yeah, I think that pretty much concludes the tour, guys. I really enjoyed this base. I don't know if it's done necessarily. If you're like me, you can always find more things to do to the base. Like, if I stand here long enough, I'll find something that I can add. Like, oh, you know what would be cool? It'd be cool to have like a tree over here, or to build a platform, yada yada, etc, etc. But for right now, I think this is a pretty good spot for the base to be in. It's fairly complete, and I like it. I like it a lot. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you have enjoyed this base tour. Remember, if you guys did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like below. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate it, guys. And if you guys want to see some more videos like this one, you can check out some of the links in the description below. You can also head over to my channel page. Whoop, check out some videos there. Uh-oh, let's back up a little bit. And if you guys are craving some more, don't forget you can always subscribe as well. But that's going to be it for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. And until next time, I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.